So, turns out the Xbox briefing isn't the only place for exclusive breaking news. Right here on Xbox Daily, we've got a world premiere trailer for the newest chapter in the Halo Wars 2 saga. Here's Halo War 2's new expansion, Awakening the Nightmare.
I told you not to go inside.
All right, Halo Wars 2 launched in February, and we're already getting a new expansion. Joining me to tell us more are Brian Gerard, Barry Feather, and Kiki Wolfkill from 343 Industries. Welcome, everybody.
Hello.
Great to see you guys. Always great to see the 343 gang, and it's today is no different. Now, listen, the trailer we saw from Blur looked amazing. Can you tell us a little bit about Halo Wars 2 for people that don't know about it? Who wants to take that one?
Barry?
Oh, you're Halo Wars 2.
All right,
So,
Barry.
EP right here.
So Halo Wars 2, the original, we were UNSC fighting the Banished. In the expansion, we actually flipped that over on its head. We are fighting as the Banished, and we have an opportunity to play the bad guy. It's always fun to play the bad guy.
Sure.
And so I think that fans will be really excited to play as the Brutes, to have that kind of power.
I have been playing, I've been involved in the Halo universe for a long time. Not as long as Brian, but I saw the Flood in there. What's that all about?
The Flood are a great enemy. The Flood are very terrifying. You know, we've seen it in other Halo games. The Flood are coming back here. The Flood are, a terrifying enemy. You know, the Nightmare Awakened. This is the whole point is we have to put them back in their bottle, because if they get out,
bad things happen.
The world ends with the Flood.
Now, you kind of alluded to it earlier, but for folks that aren't familiar with the Halo universe, why is the Flood, why is it a big deal for Halo fans?
Mostly because they can wipe out all sentient life in the universe. Small thing like that.
Right. No big deal.
Yeah, no big deal. I mean, we haven't seen them since Halo 3. And I have to say, because we played in the studio the other day, that like swarming infestation mechanic,
yeah.
Like, you have a really visceral reaction to, right? You have
get it out, get it out, get it out.
Yeah,
right?
and you definitely don't want to be infected. So so it's kind of cool because it's such a classic element, and we get to see them come back and play them in a way that's super different from we've experienced them before.
Barry, what else can you tell us about this expansion coming up?
So again, there is the Banished campaign against the Flood. We have some new Blur cinematics. You saw a little bit of a teaser of the Blur work there. We'll have some more of that. We have 2 new leaders, 2 new Brute lieutenants of Aatrox that will be playable in the Banished campaign, but also in multiplayer. On the show floor this week, we have Terminus Firefight, which is a new mode in the expansion.
Swarming.
Look at them swarming. You can see it right there.
It's more of a base defense type firefight, waves of enemies coming in, building defenses. We have these new defenses called barricades that do various things. So it's all about how long can you last, how many waves can you play, and you can play as all of the leaders that we've released both in the original game and in DLC. So there's all these different tactics, and there's different. It'll be 3v3ve cooperative. So I'm Jerome and Aatrox, and how they work together, and all of those interplays will be super awesome.
So I want to point out, there's a lot of components to this, but there's a huge addition for the campaign and multiplayer. So what are some of the bullet points for each one that we can go over?
I'm not going to speak to your game, my friend.
Yeah, sure. I mean, as we were talking about, there is a full-featured campaign experience from the Banished. So you play the bad guy, as Barry said. You'll encounter the Flood. So there's going to be, how will Aatrox be able to face this new ancient foe? We'll find out. On the multiplayer side, beyond Terminus Firefight that Barry just mentioned, the team's coming out with 2 new maps for the classic multiplayer mode that's already in Halo Wars 2.
Yeah.
But the best part is those are going to be free for everyone. So if you already own Halo Wars 2, later this fall you're going to get 2 more maps that are playable for Deathmatch, Strongholds, and Domination, just to make sure everybody can keep playing together online.
Now, Halo fans that have the Season Pass, what's up with them?
Yeah, Season Pass is still going strong.
Yeah.
So we have been putting out content every month, new leaders, content updates, new features. Recently, Barry and the team added HDR support for Xbox One S, for example.
If you have an Xbox One S and you have a 4K TV with HDR, it looks glorious.
It is amazing. But we still have 4 leaders yet to come with the Season Pass, 2 of which are playable here at E3.
All right.
I think we're going to reveal that right now. We have Commander Jerome and the Arbiter.
Exclusive.
Both playable now. They'll be coming out later this month.
Yep.
And then we still have a few more leaders on tap and a special 2-campaign sort of add-on expansion that Season Pass holders will all be getting in the months to come.
Now that's great news, but the other part of this is there's tremendous excitement around Halo Wars 2 in the esports community. Kiki, tell us about that.
Well, we've got a couple things going on in July, but we have our big HCS. Both our European and North American finals are happening at DreamHack Atlanta. So that's going to be a huge event. We have a $200,000 prize pool, but what's really cool is that prize pool is partially funded by crowdfunding, and the other thing is it's the first time we've had our Pro League and our Open Circuit together, so literally anyone could win the $200,000. So that's coming up on July 21st.
Where do there's a lot of stuff that just happened. Where do people go to check it out online?
So they can go to halo.gg.
Yep.
Is probably the best place to go, but obviously twitch.tv/Halo and Mixer. Obviously, we're going to be big on Mixer.
All right, you guys want to take one question? We only have time for one question in the community. How's that sound?
Sure, let's do it.
All right, from the community, we have Roger1519. Will you ever be able to play as the Flood in a Halo game? Brian.
In any Halo game? Well, in Halo Wars 2, just to play, they are back, but you will not play as the Flood.
You will not play as
You'll play against the Flood.
How would you do that?
I don't know.
They're everywhere.
Well, you can be the infection form.
Right.
I'll be like the big sort of juggernaut colossus guy.
Right.
Ever? I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, who knows?
In Halo Wars 2, you'll play against him, not as them.
Right. So now 343 listens to the community all the time. You guys are unbelievable. So I keep asking. They may do it. All right, now Kiki, I understand you brought a little something along special for me.
You know that I love giving things away.
You do. I know you do.
So I will by proxy ask you to give some things away.
Oh, look at
this.
this.
15,000 people on the floor. So this is one of my favorite things. It's by AC Worldwide. So it's a Bluetooth speaker.
Wait a minute, that's a speaker?
Yes.
It's a speaker.
Not a cat helmet.
And it lights up.
It does. Look at that.
Lights up. I have one of these in
Pass this down. I want to take a look
my woman cave.
You have oh, really?
At home.
I need to see photos of said woman cave.
Yes.
That
but also signed by a
that
bunch of 343ers.
Signed by everybody. Look at this.
Wait,
now I
you don't
understand
actually
it also makes some sounds, right?
It did.
Let's see.
I think I may have triggered.
Oh, you may have triggered it. All right. It's pretty extraordinary. What else did you bring along?
All right. So this.
Oh, here we go.
Doozy. All right. So this is Triforce made this hand-painted, life-size plasma rifle.
And these are all signed by 343ers.
Yes, signed by 343ers. This one is the primary and preferred weapon of the Covenant.
Grim signed it. I see. I can look at it right here. I'm
so
looking
very
at it.
special.
Yeah.
This thing weighs 20 pounds, but life-size.
Now we're giving these away on the show, right? Is that what we're doing?
Yes. So you get to pick 2 lucky people.
Okay.
At the show to get these gifts.
All right, so
choose
stay
wisely.
with us.
No pressure.
Stay with us. All right, sounds like Halo fans on Xbox and PC have a lot in store when Halo Wars 2 Awakening the Nightmare comes out this fall. And while the new Firefight Terminus mode is playable from the E3 show floor, those of you watching at home can join in on the action as well. Tune in to Xbox Daily on Wednesday when Brian and Barry are going to join us again to play a round of the new game mode. I want to thank everybody here. Thanks for joining us, guys.
Thanks, Larry.
All right, and now...
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up, subscribing, and sharing it around. You are the reason I get to keep doing this, so thank you. Profusely, thank you.